We are here to have some chit chat about those things that we often try to avoid, our hurts, our hangups, and our habits. Will you please share this venue with others? Will you please subscribe? And will you please meet us here as we chit and chat about our hurt, hangups, habits, and how to heal from them? Will you do that for me? See you soon. Hey, good evening, everybody. Good morning, good night. It might even be midnight where you are, but wherever you are, I greet you. And I'm so grateful that you are here in this September 2022. We are so glad that you decided to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Once again, we are at segment number 11. Segment number 11, I cannot believe that we are going through this fast. And I'm so grateful for the comments that you all are making. Please, please, please keep them coming because we want to know what you think. We want to know some of the things that you are dealing with. What is your hurt? What is your hang up? What is your habit? What are some of the things that we've talked about that maybe tapped you on your shoulder and made you remember, hey, Dad, I did deal with that. Or you know what, I never thought about it that way, but this or that. So again, I am here with All Photos Considered. They have all of your photo needs, your media needs, whatever you need. If you need any media situation that comes up, please contact All Photos Considered. We remember that last month, August, and I'm going to keep bringing this before us, that we celebrated and saluted Black businesses. We supported and remembered that was nationally known as National Support Your Black Business Month, and we still continue to do that. All Photos Considered, as well as many others you saw when we talked about it. Remember, you also have auto detailing. My son's B's auto detailing. He will come to you. So I'm going to kind of mention Black businesses along the way, probably each week, just to kind of remind us that it doesn't stop in August, that we want to continue to support our Black businesses. Doesn't mean that we don't support other businesses, but we want to definitely encourage you to support those. So I am here again, and I'm grateful to be here. Last week, we talked about moms. I want to talk to moms and just encourage moms to be the best moms that they could be. Encourage them to get the rest that they needed. Encourage moms to tap on somebody's shoulder to say, hey, I need help, or whatever it is. So today, guess what? I want to talk to dads. I want to encourage dads, whether you're a dad in the home or if you're a dad outside the home. If you are a dad, I just want to encourage you to be the very, very best dad you can be. I know sometimes as moms, we don't make it easy, but today I just want to say to you dads, thank you for being the best dad that you can be. I want to tell you that there are services and other dads in the community that will encourage you to be encouraged. You are necessary in the lives of your children. Dads, you are the very first person to teach your daughters how a man is supposed to treat them. Dads, you are the very first person to teach your sons how to treat a young lady. And so I encourage you, Dad, to whatever it takes. There are community resources that will serve as mentor for you. There's a program at the health department called Dads Helping Dads. You can call them, talk to them about, hey, I'm a single dad or I'm a dad. You don't even have to be a single dad. You just may be a dad that wants better information on how to be the best dad you can be. Your churches are around and available that have other men that have done it before. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be a perfect dad. That just means that you're going to be a dad that is involved. Even if you're not with the mom, it's okay. You still have a responsibility to that child. Again, I already said, sometimes us moms don't make it easy, but there's help available that can help you help mom with those children. I always want to encourage us to see the glass half full. It's not half empty. The glass is half full. And what do I mean by that? What is your question, Dad, as you watch me today about how to engage or how to be involved in that child's life? What is your question today, Dad, about, hey, mom won't let me see them unless this or that? What is your hurt? What is your hang up? What is the habit that you've seen? Maybe there have been some habits along the way that have been developed with the relationship that you have with mom. There's mediation. There's a lot of different things. There are family members that want you, Dad, to be involved with that child. That grandma, that paternal grandma may be able to talk to the mom to say this, hey, let us pick up the child or whatever. It may not even be a custody thing. It may not even be a visitation thing. It may just be a thing where you want to be better with your son, with your daughter. You want to have better communication with your son, better communication with your daughter, better communication with your child's mother, better communication with the entire maternal family. There is so many ways that can be done. Sometimes it just takes a mere decision to schedule time, a mere decision to pick up that phone, a mere decision to do a FaceTime or a group meet, a Google Meet meeting with that child once a week. Hey, every Wednesday at 7 p.m., Daddy's gonna call you. Dad, get to the football game, get to the basketball, get to the PTA meetings. Be involved in their education. Be involved in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or whatever your children are involved in, gymnastics. I don't know what the children are doing today. We know most kids are being cheerleaders in football, but our children have more that's available to them other than football and cheerleading. I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm not that much of a fan of football and all that because it's all sometimes chaotic for me. But all of my grandchildren, my older grandchildren, are playing football. And I encourage you, whatever those children are doing, whatever your son is doing, whatever your daughter is doing, Dad, be a part of that. So I just want to also encourage you to get some time, to take some time for yourself, to do self-care. If you are a sports guy that likes to watch sports or whatever, take some time and do that. If you like to walk along the beach, because guys like to do that too, do that. Don't think it robbery to take some time for you. Don't feel like, oh, I got to go to work. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I can't because I got to do this. Dad, you got to be the best you can be. That means you got to take care of you so you could be the very best you can be for your son, for your daughter, for even that child's mother. Because even though you may be together or you may not be together, you still are together in raising that child. The instructions are very clear. We're supposed to raise them in the way that they should go. So when they're old, they won't depart from it. That means that we want them to be the best children they can be, the best entrepreneurs they can be. Whatever our children decide to do, we want them to be the best. And the way they can do that is to see cohesiveness with mom and dad. So at this time, I just want to encourage you, Dad, to be all you can be. I want to encourage you that it is not slighted. It's not like mom is here and you're there. It is an encouraging time for us to see Dad step up. You all see the world. You see the statistics. You see what's happening with our kids. You see what's going on in the White House. You see what's going on in the local community, in the Tallahassee. You see all those things that's happening with our governments. But I still think, Dad, you have a voice. I believe that you are just as important as mamas. I know with my children and their dad, it was an interesting life that we lived, but my children were always made available to their dad. He was always available to get them when it was necessary, when they were supposed to go with their dad, and even if it was an extra event that maybe they weren't scheduled, but he had something else that he'd like to do with them. I always felt it was necessary for him to be able to pour into them. So I hope this week's segment encourages you, Dad, because I didn't want you to feel slighted because I was talking to moms last week. I wanted to talk to dads today, talk to moms last week. I might even talk to the kids next week. But I want to encourage you also to remember there's so many things that are celebrated or acknowledged nationally this month. And one of the things I want to talk about in the next couple of weeks is those things that are celebrated or known or talked about nationally. One of the things that stick out in my head right now is this National Suicide Prevention Month. So if you are sad, if you are having any issues, any concerns, remember you can always dial 411, you can always dial 211, and you can get the help that you need. So I want to just make sure to put that in there a little bit. That's not necessarily a dad thing, it's a people thing. Because at this time, you see it all the time. You see children hurting themselves. You see parents hurting themselves. And we just want you to be the best that you can be, mom, dad, and children. Again, we thank you so very much for tuning in today. I am Jewel Wilson Murphy. I don't even think I said that today. I usually say that in the beginning, but y'all know who I am. I am so grateful that you are here with us. All Photos Considered is always here with me, and I'm so grateful for this time that we've had to share with you today. Please, please, please like, share, comment, subscribe, because I think if you're here, you've already subscribed, but maybe you didn't. But please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I look forward to reading your comments, and I always will respond back to you. I thank you for being here. Have a great, great, great week. I'll see you next week.